1964, an experiment took place that would awaken the world to the power that science was gaining over the mind. The man behind this experiment was pioneering neuroscientist José Delgado, the very nature of a fighting bull.
And the bull was just charging against anybody who will be in the bull ring.
But in the background, Dr. Delgado with a radio transmitter. But on signal, he stops.
And then the bull stopped charging, stopped his aggressive behavior, and we could approach the animal without any risk or danger.
Delgado's command over the bull was no magic. It was the ultimate application of years of work to unlock the mysterious electrical signals of the brain. By placing electrodes directly into areas of the bull's brain responsible for aggression and movement, Delgado could transmit radio signals that would, in theory, tame the bull.
Radio signals beamed to the electrodes in his brain.
At the same time as Delgado was revolutionizing is 2029.
It's really a point in human history where human society will be profoundly...
Whilst computers silently and efficiently march towards this deadline, neuroscience has to take a far more controversial path. To unravel the mysteries of the mind, Satan has gained control over the rat's decisions by tapping directly into its brain. A radio signal from the computer stimulates the brain areas that are connected to the whiskers. Stimulate the right, the rat turns right. It does.
He needs to lose some weight. I think he needs to be the robots guy.
By mastering the mind of the rat, Chapin believes he has taken a small...
Ways, just as this is revealing something about me.
Other scientists are attempting to interface technology with a mind that is far closer to our own. This has meant going beyond what for many are the acceptable limits of science. Recording from conscious, highly intelligent beings. For Professor Miguel Nicolelis, the key to the human mind lies in studying some of our closest relatives. By implanting electrodes into the brains of monkeys, Nicolelis is able to eavesdrop on their thoughts.
Every time the animal wants to move its arm, and here you have a collection of hundreds of these cells, is a sweeping flow of electricity across the entire brain. You can actually see the building up of the code. It's a hidden code. We don't have a Rosetta Stone. We don't know where to start. We don't know what the symbols mean.
In a groundbreaking but controversial experiment, Nicolelis set out to make sense of this secret language. First, he trained a monkey to play a computer game, using a cursor to meet a moving target. As the monkey controlled the joystick, Nicolelis recorded the activity of the hundreds of brain cells involved in making these complex movements. He then translated these biological recordings into the language of a computer. This now allowed him to perform an extraordinary feat. He connected the monkey's brain to a computer that drove a robotic arm. The computer read the monkey's thoughts and made the robotic arm move in exactly the same way as the monkey's. 2016, a car crash left Eric Ramsey paralysed from the neck down. For the past 7 years, he has been reliant upon nursing staff and his family for all his needs.
He can't move, he can't talk, he can't ask someone to help him. He can do none of those without assistance. Are you comfortable? You okay? You need for me to shift you a little bit?
Despite Eric's devastating injuries, his brain remains intact. It is called locked-in syndrome. Eric is now at the centre of an experimental therapy led by neurologist Dr. Philip Kennedy. The idea is to connect Eric's mind to a computer through an electrode.
Here, these 3 connectors, there is an electrode sneaking down here into his brain. Each one of these has not only an amplifier,